Hey everybody, Wong here. Today's video is going to be on the Mark 20. This gun used to be what I considered the worst out of the DMRs, and it was really bad and I didn't like it much at all. But I have used it since the recent DMR buffs and it's actually really good, and I'm actually very excited to get this video out to you because I think that this gun is actually really fun to use now. I think that it still has, I think its DPS is still sort of lacking. It's a lot better than it was, but I still think that other guns are going to shred it up close. But you're actually going to play the DMR playstyle and do good instead of having to play the DMR playstyle and try really hard just to do any good. Now you can actually just use the gun the way it's intended and play good, which is just super fantastic. It feels like a brand new gun has come to the game, to be honest. But anyways, this video is going to go over the changes at first, then it's going to go over some builds I would recommend, one for longer range maps, one for closer range maps. Generally I'd recommend the longer range build, but the closer range one will be good for, if let's say you're trying to get 1,000 kills on it or something, you know, sometimes you'd have to use it on maps that are close range, and so I got to build for close range maps. And then I'm going to also in that sort of briefly go over the playstyle, and then of course as always, a live commentary. So, first we're going to go over the changes, as I said before. Damage increased from 45 to 47. That just makes it a little bit better against heavy armor, and also helps with headshot and then a body shot, getting a kill all the time pretty much, which is really good. So the damage buff definitely is good, especially for the headshot body shot thing, because just that's so annoying that you used to not be able to do that, but now you can, so it's really good. Vertical recoil reduced from 3.3 to 1.2. This gun pretty much has no vertical recoil now at all, especially considering it's semi-auto. Its recoil is really low, which is fantastic. Horizontal recoil got increased, which honestly I didn't notice much at all. I really did not notice this like pretty much at all. It was totally negligible. The velocity was increased to 1,100, which is fantastic for long range shooting. You can actually hit people who are running and about to get to cover a lot easier now. Another thing to do with the velocity, it almost makes your time to kill faster because the bullets like actually travel quicker. But anyways, that's like sort of, I might explain it later. The fire rate got increased from 325 to 350, which I thought originally would be negligible, but actually up close that's pretty good, and it makes it actually kill a bit quicker up close. And I do think now that actually it can kind of save your bacon up close, especially if you hit a headshot. ADS time reduced, that's fine, but it's almost negligible because it doesn't really matter. Running speed increased by 1%, also negligible and doesn't matter. Reload speed reduced, which is bad, like there's a nerf from 3.2 seconds to 3.76. I honestly did not notice this as much at all. And then the starting mags reduced, which I didn't notice at all either. So yeah, honestly, all the downsides to this are quite negligible and all the upsides are really big. So this gun actually is shaping up to be way better than it used to be. Now, the first build that I recommend, this is the one that I recommend on the majority of maps in the game, is vertical grip and tactical barrel. Once again, I know I use that on a lot of guns, but it just reduces the vertical recoil by an absolute crap ton. So this gun will be really good for fast shooting, even at really long range. I would recommend the M125 or any long range scope really. Just use the slip if you want, but I'd actually recommend a longer range one because the recoil is so low that a really long range scope actually works quite well. And then I also recommend a canted red dot or a top sight, depending on whatever you want, but it's definitely good to have a sight up close if you're running a longer range sight. If you're running the slip, don't run a canted, but if you're not running a slip, do run a canted. Now that's the longer range build, and I recommend with that sort of build, I recommend having the kind of playstyle where it's like, you kind of wanna be at range, obviously, but it's hard to explain because pretty much your gun, you wanna just be in a situation where you are running alongside objectives. Instead of running into an objective and looking directly in, start running along the edge far out from an objective and just sort of have your eyes kind of gazing to the objective until you see a person, and then just stop and get a kill and just circle objectives and look in a little bit with your eyes, and then when you see someone, kill them. Because when you're really far at range, I explained the difference between a red zone and a green zone in my positioning guide. Highly recommend watching that. But pretty much this gun, if you're really far away at range, enemies in your red zone doesn't matter. So you want to position and you want to be running around with a lot of things on your screen, so at any moment you can stop and take shots, because this gun will win at range. It will beat everything else. It's really good. So let's say you're trying to use this gun no matter what, right? Trying to get 1,000 kills with it, and then everybody votes Fergus and you don't know what to do. First of all, you can definitely use it on Fergus, but I'll recommend this build. This build is way more close range oriented, and it reduces the horizontal recoil with the SC5 grip. The reason I did that actually was because I found when spam clicking a bunch really fast, the horizontal actually was way more more. Way worse than the vertical recoil, which is a bit weird because normally horizontal extends your range, but in this case it actually helps with closer range, which is interesting. But I also recommend the quick mag because on smaller maps the recoil doesn't matter as much, so the quick mag will help a bunch. And then using a slip, of course, so you're not as zoomed in. But you still want to be able to be precise to hit headshots just in case. You could run a red dot if you want, but I really do recommend running the slip. Anyways, onto the live commentary. I'm about to do a live commentary with the Mark 20 DMR. I am thoroughly upset because I literally just did a live commentary and didn't hit record. So I didn't get it, but it was really good. I actually had a really nice game when I topped the leaderboard, but yeah. Alrighty, Mark 20 DMR, let's have a look. This is actually a really good map for it. The last map we got was Eduardovo, which was a fantastic map for DMRs. This is also a pretty good map for DMRs. I think I'm going to struggle a bit in certain areas, but we'll see. Alright, these guys are saying stuff in the chat against the community servers. I'm quickly going to mute the chat just so I don't look at it too much. But look, honestly, community servers are a good thing, not a bad thing. I know that seems bad at first. See, like this guy is saying, oh, this community server sucks, there's always big maps, but it's voting. It's a vote, so it's literally up to the players, but it is what it is. I feel like people didn't understand that that's what was happening before, because with the maps voting before, it always just got Wakistan and like the same. It got the same few maps. It was like Wakistan, Tensor, and like Sandy Sunset. Sandy Sunset's cool, but I don't want it all the time. It just was annoying that we got the same maps. I want a map rotation instead of a vote. I think that'd be really good. Or alternatively, vote options reduced down to 2. Rafiki, he's a viewer. Sorry, Rafiki. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Or maybe Rafiki. I don't know. If you're watching, Rafiki, please chuck a message in the comments, because I'd like to know. I'm pretty sure he's a viewer at least. We'll see if he watches this video. Check the comments to see. But let's have a look here. This tank, you know what, I'm actually going to go for it. Okay. I think he was looking at me. He's looking at me. He's looking at the boat. Interesting. I'll do this, because that guy won't be able to kill me from where he is. If I hear him driving, I'll just move. Nearly got that guy. I'm going to reload and see if I can get a last shot on him. He healed the full, that's a shame. See, I'm just sitting outside of the tank's ability to hit right now. That guy definitely shouldn't have done that. I mentioned this a lot in my last live commentary with this gun that I wasn't recording on, but I mentioned that a bunch, how people will do that. They'll try to shoot back against DMRs. Do not do that. I know the damage feels like it's coming slowly, but the damage is high. Alright, there we go. See, that tank decided to move, which was a bad play, because then I could just react and ring around the rosy him. So ring around the rosy is when there's an object between me and him, and I just keep the object in between us no matter what by using audio to triangulate his position. And right there, that tank couldn't have killed me. It just was impossible because it was too far away to hit a shell with enough splash damage to kill me. I'm scared of this tank. We're chilling. I'm doing this because that guy up there is going to pre-aim the wrong area. I don't think he'll pre-aim here. I'm going to switch to my red dot, my canted red dot real quick, just before I jump up. Right now I've got that. I'm going to go up high to throw off pre-aim. So if he's around here hearing my footsteps, he won't know where to look. The reason I shot, even though I couldn't see his head there, was because I'm pretty sure I could just sort of tell he was going for cover to get health because of the way he was playing. I don't know how to like explain that, but that's like a thing you can do. You can kind of tell what players are doing by the way they're moving. That's a truck. I'm actually going to kill the driver of that. I think I'll have an easy time doing it, so I'm going to do that real quick because it's a still target and I'll be able to see his head. Hit him in the body. Oh, I got something. I thought I got killed by the truck and I was like, what? Dang, that's a shame. I definitely could have gotten him if I just did another peek on the other side on full health, but I should have healed up before I peeked him so I can fully commit to shooting him, but I didn't. Run down here as fast as possible. Actually, no, I am going to keep this out because the damage is good now. There we go. I think that guy told me to F off. I don't know if that's what he did, but I swear he said something. Car got blown up, that's good. Hear footsteps? Oh, it's a teammate, never mind, we're chilling. Unless that guy has a DMR, he definitely... Oh yeah, that was Flat Meatball. That was the guy with the Mark 10, wasn't it? So that was an alright play from him, honestly. I was going to say, if he doesn't have a DMR, he shouldn't be doing that, but he does. I think that was Flat Meatball at least. I'm not certain. Let's have a look. Ooh. So I go behind that container. Interesting. Interesting. It's tough. I want to be at long range, and this is not long range at all. So this is a bit rough. I'm gonna... Now, Mark 20 is not that bad up close now, but in these hallways, I don't feel comfortable getting a headshot, so I'm gonna whip out the Glock and head on up. But you don't need, like, headshots, but it definitely helps. Like, it definitely makes your gun competitive if you can hit headshots. Do this. That should kill him if he's doing something a little weird. That was random. I thought I killed him, so I stopped shooting, and so I nearly died there. I have a huge problem with that. I don't know if you guys notice. When I upload more of my videos that I've got ready, you guys will see. By that I mean, right now actually I am running 2 videos a day. I make 2 videos per day, which does take a lot out of me, but I think it's worth it. But I make 2 videos a day, but I only upload 1 a day, as I'm sure a lot of you know. But that was bad for me. I didn't expect to get grenaded there, but I shouldn't have been staying still anyways, because I could have been shot from those other guys. Let's have a look. I want to go help with D, but the front that they're making, which is along this side, isn't as good for DMRs because it's coming from our spawn. I don't want to. I want to be able to be in between here and D. The reason I want to be in between C and D is because once I'm done with D, I can just walk backwards to C, but if I go from the other side, it'll take me a lot longer. So I'm going to spawn here and see what I can do from this side, but I'm actually a little bit doubtful that I'll be able to do much once I get to D, but we'll see what happens. The whole way through I'm running through cover because I don't want to get hit from far away angles. Okay. I don't think it's just whilst we've got a bit of downtime, I wanted to mention this. This update, sorry if my videos on the update have been a lot lower quality than normal because I have been having a really tough time making them because my game bugs out when I try to get gameplay and I start getting kicked by the anti-cheat due to the community servers being bugged, and like sometimes it'll just start lagging and it just is very, very frustrating, and I end up having to play a bunch of matches instead of just being able to play a couple. And it's not even due to me, it's just due to the game bugging out, so of course I can't work harder, I just have to work longer, which is a really big shame, and it makes me feel very, what's the word, like drained, you know. So sorry if my live commentaries are a little bit worse than normal and maybe a bit more repetitive with what I'm saying, just because have been saying the same thing all day now, which is not good. But you know, it is what it is. Not to like, if that made any of you guys like feel bad or anything. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying that once it stabilizes, it'll be back to normal. So sorry for the quality dip. I'm running away so I don't get copyright striked by that guy's music. That guy's got a Groza. The gun's time to kill is so good that I'm actually whipping out a Glock instead of my other gun. The reason I did that as well, where I turned around there, was because I knew that guy was so tagged that he'd be one tap. Cool. Yeah, that honestly was just me using that spot and aiming good. That guy's gonna run out of ammo. Okay, I could have gotten away with not killing me there. That is my bad. That was just stupid. But I could tell that guy was gonna have to reload because he just shot so much that it wouldn't make sense. I knew it was a P92, but I just knew that he would reload. I don't have an exact knowledge as to why I knew. I think it's just experience of player activity, and I just kind of assumed he would due to how much he shot. Not even, I didn't think he ran out of bullets. I thought he'd do a preemptive reload after getting a kill. That's what I thought he'd do, but I don't know if he did. He might have run out of bullets. He might have done the preemptive thing. We'll never know. Unless he's in the comments, then please leave a comment. Were you out of bullets there? Who knows? This is a really good spot for me. The reason I actually hop out of cars and stuff a bit earlier with this gun is purely because its range is so good. I don't mind being at long range, so I like going on foot a bit earlier because it means that I have more time where if there's an enemy on my screen I can shoot him, which just results in more total kills. So if you're newer to the game, even without a DMR, just run on foot a bit more than going in vehicles and try your hand at it. And you might think that it starts out a bit boring, but eventually you're going to just get better at getting kills at range, and then it's going to get less boring and more fun eventually. So I'm going to run in between here and C. This is actually why I didn't want to attack from here, because if let's say I stayed here and killed a bunch of enemies and then ran across, I'd be doing this run either way, and this run is boring. I hear a teammate tank up here, that's okay. I thought it was an enemy tank. This hill's going to be hard to clear with this gun, so I'm going to switch to the red dot preemptively before I'm in that situation. Now let's have a look.
What the fuck? The guy behind! Heal me. Heal me. I'm on my knees.
No, why does that guy say heal me?
I don't want to lose you.
That's so frustrating. That's funny that they're singing, actually, that's pretty funny. But I hate it when people say heal me and stuff, because right there I shouldn't have gone for the heal, because I shouldn't have. Oh, it's Rafiki right here, dude. Dude, dang, should I ask him if he's a viewer? I don't know. Nah, you know what? This will be like a secret. If he's watching right now, this would be funny. Let's just follow him for a bit. If he's watching, this would be epic. Okay, rope. He's pretty good strength, upper body strength there to be able to be so far away from the wall but still climbing. That's pretty good. Let's have a look. Oh, into the tree. Dang, I wanted to jump, but I hit space too late. Oh, I didn't even hit space. I just fell and realized I'd fallen. Let's have a look here. Alright, if I remember correctly as a viewer, so do you guys want to... What I might do is shoot at the people he's shooting at to steal his kills. Let's just do that for a little bit, just to, like, you know, be a bit of a funny guy. But we'll see. Let's see where he shoots. Where's he going to shoot to? I think his shots are hitting the tree. No, never mind. I don't think I'm good enough to do this. I can't see where his shots are going at all. Let me go down here and kill this guy first of all. Because of the velocity there, I managed to get a couple good hits on that guy. But anyways, Rafiki, remember this. If he's seeing this right now, he's got to leave a comment now. At the very beginning, he could have left it, but now I'd be leaving a comment. I'd be like, all right, that's me. You know what I mean? That's cool. That tree thing, that's cool. Sorry to give that spot away though. Yeah, so everybody who's watching, aim there and kill Rafiki. Or Rafiki, I don't know how to pronounce it still. Oh well, here we go, it's going to be an epic spawn point. Never mind, he won't be. I'm actually going to switch squads. No, I won't, because I can spawn on him. I'll be up here too. I'm going to stand back a bit so I don't get into his aim.
No, you? Mr. Wong, no, don't tell anybody. I'll pay you. I'll pay you.
Dude, you don't even know, bro. Dude, you wait till the next video, man.
You wait till the next video, man. Fuck!
Dude, the Mark 20 video. We'll get rid of the Mark 20. Oh, man, that's so funny, dude. Oh, my gosh.
Let's take, like, one guy and then everybody knows.
Yeah, dude, you just wait. Yeah. That's so fantastic.
No!
That's so good. Yeah, everybody aimed there. Everybody aimed there.
Like, I saw one guy up here for the first time yesterday. After, like, 700 hours.
That's crazy. Dang, bro. That is an underground spot. I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely going to be using that. That's so good. Power out.
Please don't.
That's true, yeah. It'll be like a common spot. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting that many views, but we'll see. Ledge. Dude, that's pretty cool.
So the whole squad's going to check it out.
That's funny. Legend. Alright, let's head over to D and try to get some more kills here, because I've slowed down a little bit. Now, there's not a whole lot of teammates in between here, so there might actually be enemies filling this position. So let's have a look real quick. Before I cross this gap, I'm just going to check it. I don't see anybody filling the gap, so I'm going to assume it's all good. I'm going to revive Big W. Up the Big W. No, honestly, up Kmart. Staff Big W, up Kmart. Kmart for the boys. One of my homies works at Kmart. So, rep Kmart for the boys. But anyways, let's head up to D. Oh, there's a claymore being shot. Oh, by a teammate, we're chilling. I'm meant to be on the... So what I do is I scan ground with the canted sight, and the reason I do that is because it's still more zoomed than nothing, but it's not too zoomed, so I can't have good periphery. Someone shooting me from behind. That's him. 391 meters or something. Fuck. Oh, sorry. Swearing. Far out. I can swear. I don't know. I think it's like, you know, I respect people who don't. You know what I mean? Like, I got respect for people who don't swear, because, you know, I feel like, you know, having good language does present you as like it presents respectfully and respectably. So, anyways. Interesting. This isn't great high ground. This is another reason I don't like D, is because that pool through there is really, really good for stopping enemies from being in my line of fire. I mean, I guess that's a good tip for you guys, though. If you're ever on D and you're getting crapped on by people from far away, hop in the pool and start shooting from there, because it does make it harder. Getting out of the pool is going to be tough, but it honestly can be worth it. Now that we've capped it, I'm going to move back as well. Sorry guys, this is really slowed down. 42 and 6, this is very interesting. I actually was going, 45 and 5 last match, which was pretty good, and I'm definitely happy about it. But it's also why I show that. That's why I always say that KPM is a bit more skill based than KD, because right now I'm getting a good KD, but I'm sure you guys can agree that this isn't very like skill based gameplay. There's not a whole lot of decision making occurring. It's mostly just staying far away and reacting to things on my screen and playing a lot safer. No disrespect to people who play this playstyle, because honestly, I'm a big believer in variety and just having fun. Sometimes I want to try that long range aiming game instead of like the positioning game, you know what I mean? Like, I do think that is just as equal and like valid as people. If we want to do that, just do it. It's not bad at all. I don't think it's cringe. I don't think it's like, people always say it's like, oh, you're too scared to play up close, which I think is just ridiculous, because in reality, dying in a video game does not matter at all. So why would you be scared? You know what I mean? What if I'm doing this because it's fun, not because I'm scared of dying? I don't do this because I like not dying. I do this because I think the style of aiming and movement is different and can be fun to exercise. But, you know, it is what it is. 410 meters, nice. It's always good fun getting a long range kill, even though it's actually less hard than people say, generally. Long range kills are actually pretty easy, especially on a guy standing still like that. I'll manage myself. I'm going to make this guy use up advantage, especially considering I have ammo packs. So I'm going to go up here for some high ground and try to kill some dudes. Headshot, body shot, headshot. Dang, missed the body shot there. I should be reloading here just because I looked down at the bottom right real quick to check my mags. This gun does have pretty small mags. Granted, with the new recoil, the smaller mags, or the small mags it has, don't matter. Oh yeah, I got you.
Mr. Wrong, help.
I got
Thank
you.
you,
Oh!
thank you, Mr. Wrong.
Damn, that's
no,
Suicide
I'm
forward.
sorry. Oh shit.
Yeah, that was pretty epic. No stress on that guy, no stress at all. To asking for help there, because honestly, I don't think either of us knew. Check out the cameras I got. Yeah, this camera just looks like bad. Let's see how it looks in game, because this just, I don't know why I'd pick this. Whew, yeah, it's pretty not good looking. I'm doing that. I'm not going to res the other guy. I'll let him do it, because enemies over in this direction. That's kind of whack. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This guy here. Dang, that's a shame. Yeah, I should have backed up. I honestly was hoping that he'd keep looking the other way. Then I could slow walk over, but he wasn't. Let's head back over here. Let's use this high ground, because now the enemies are filling this sort of ground, and on top of the bridge, this high ground here is actually good. Back before, we had a bit more ground, so I wanted to go to the side, but now that they're filling more of the ground, this will actually be really, really good. Yeah, I don't know what I got hit from, but I definitely need to find out so I can kill it before it kills me. There's some sniper glint that away. Okay, there's a sniper glint on top. That's an actual sniper, and that's an actual sniper. Okay, it's gonna be tough with an actual sniper with a long range scope looking at me. Alright, my bad. Far out. I started going bad. Let's hopefully get a res. Thank you very much. Alright, because those guys are actually doing really good, I'm gonna try to get down here on where my cursor is, just so I can get a better angle without the snipers from that side being able to see me. So let's go and do that real quick. It's gonna be a bit of a trek, but it'll be worth it once I make it. Even though it'll be a less like target-rich environment, it'll still be good, because it'll be better than doing the same thing with the sniper looking at me. The reason I didn't shoot back at those snipers is because they were actually moving well, meaning that they are not going to be easy kills at that range with the DMR. If they were maybe 100 or 200 meters closer, I would take the fight. But Right there, it's so far that I don't feel comfortable crouching up and down and hitting shots, so I am not going for it. I'm doing this really quick. This is dangerous, so I'm going to build some cover. That's terrible. That's way less cover than I thought. That's a shame. That's a shame. I probably shouldn't have done that. About halfway through the match. Interesting. Interesting. I definitely could be getting way more kills right now. I'm slowing down a fair bit. I think it's because the enemy snipers have set up in good spots, so it's actually tough.
There's 2 here, mate. There's 2 here.
2 here. Okay, I'm going to do this. Is that teammate heli or enemy heli? Yes, teammate heli. It's tough. I'm a little bit too close to my liking, but once again, I can't go far away because there's snipers. I'm going to go more on the left flank here, but there's enemies in between here and there. I'm going to do this. This is risky as heck, but I'm taking a risk because I feel like there's no other good way, so I may as well take a risk and hope it goes well. It went well. I'm in the spot where I want to be. That's how good this gun is now. I can just bang, bang, bang. It's just good recoil, good fire rate. He's up there.
That exploded me cheap, bro.
What RPG is this guy running? Regular heats. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought he was running frags and he was complaining about why the RPG didn't kill him, but he wasn't running frags. Dang, that's a shame. I guess I stood still for a little too long there. That's my bad. Whew, didn't clear my red zone. I should have. This is one of the situations where I'm kind of like, you know when you're playing good and you sort of just start playing a little too quick. I'm doing that again right now. I need to slow down. That's tough. I'm going to wait for him to repeat because I got a feeling he will. He did. Wow, someone else killed me. Jeez, these snipers are destroying me. The M200, honestly, one thing I believe about the M200, I think it should not be able to one-shot an exo helmet. I think that's bad. I think they need to fix that, to be honest, but it is what it is. That's those 2 guys there because they stood too still. This guy's actually pretty good. I killed him though. I don't think he expected me to hit 3 shots that quick. Probably because he's used to the DMRs being worse. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna back up. See what I said earlier, how I said if I was a couple hundred meters closer I would go for it. As you can see, a couple hundred meters closer, about here to here, maybe even that's just 100. I feel way more confident. I think it's just, I think I just know through experience, I know my aim threshold, like I know that, like what my limit is, you know what I mean? And that's why I can go for it. I know it subconsciously, and then I just talk about it consciously to you guys, but in my head I wasn't consciously thinking about I should shoot them now. I just sort of felt it, you know, and I just know due to experience that the feel is right. Okay, I don't want to be here, I want to be somewhere else, but I also don't really feel like switching squad at the moment. A hunt for spawns a lot less with DMRs, purely because DMRs are really versatile, especially the new ones are. Way more versatile. Red pings up there. Good red pings from whoever's doing it. I just thought that guy wouldn't expect it. I normally wouldn't get up close like that against a Glock and someone doing that, but the fact is I didn't know for sure, but I generally assume you wouldn't expect someone to scale the exact rock you're on in front of you. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't expect that, you know. So that's why I ran up to that sniper and DMR'd him. But yeah, and it was close enough for me to be able to hip fire as well, which is always fantastic because it's harder to hit someone who's moving and hip firing. Just gonna res this guy. I'm gonna heal up and not drop an ammo pack to get more. I think I'm alright. Yeah, 79. I'm chilling. Alright, let's have a look here. This is a little too far for my liking. Hit him in the chest once. I wouldn't be able to do 3 fast shots, so there's no point. Because if I can't do 3 in a row really quick, that guy's just going to back up and heal, so there's no point in going for it. And also, I don't think I'd be able to... No, actually, I just said that. I was about to say the same thing again. I repeat myself a lot. But I think that's okay. Ooh, I really want to spawn on Drew here. Thank you, Drew. I'll watch the right if he's going left. Cool, we're good. The reason you do that is because it's really, really hard if you were behind that rock to deal with a pincer right there. Depends on how clued in you are. If you knew we were coming, it's actually better for them because he can isolate a 1v1. Because if he peeks the left, I'll be alone. Whereas if he doesn't know about that, we can actually get a really good pincer. So against good players, doing that might not be the best, but you never know. I'm not going to heal because I don't think the damage is going to matter too much. I'm going to just thread these close angles and just keep playing this. Heard footsteps on water. On grass now, so that means there's a guy behind me. There we go, he's down. There's a teammate on water. Bro, I'm so bad. I definitely could have gotten that kill. Dang, that's a shame. Got a nice 70 kill game here. I think this will be a good one for the live commentary. I've now done 3 here that haven't worked. 1 because of bugs. 2 because I did not press record, so that is just all on me. And now this is my 3rd one. I want to be here, but I don't think I'll be able to be here. Spawn on Rafiki, why not? Or Rafiki or whatever. Maybe it's Rafe Eki. So I was just thinking, because it's like a double E, so maybe it's Rafe Eki, like the first E being turning the original A into the sound A instead of A. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep moving along here and trying to keep our eyes on this open ground because that's our dominant ground. So I'm looking at the red zone on my right now purely because on my left, sorry, in the open, instead of making it green zone because I want good field of vision, because anyone who tries to shoot at me out in my red zone will be so far away that it doesn't really matter they're in my red zone as much. Okay. Doing this is bad. I'm probably going to die here. We're chilling. I wouldn't blame those guys for coming up close, so let's see if they have. What about the C4? That's such a shame. That's such a shame. I started getting shot at from behind. Dang, I really could have killed that guy, but that was good from him as well, to be honest. That was a good shot from him and a good situational awareness to hear me and move. I need to hit more shots than that. That guy shouldn't be aiming back. Look, honestly, this is one of those things where it's like, if I was a worse player, yeah, he should aim back there. But I'm good enough to be able to compete just there. But here's the thing, a lot of players will get into a situation like him and they'll think, oh yeah, like I can aim back because this gun's good enough to do that. Now all of a sudden they go and tell everyone that that gun is good at doing that, when in reality it's just purely based off what the enemies are doing. Which is a weird thing. I would definitely not res there, or I would be telling him to get up and run because there's no point, because it will be a one hit because I got a DMR. Poor play from the medic to go for the res right there. I guess he doesn't know. Maybe he does know, maybe he's thinking something else would happen, I don't know. But it is what it is. Sorry, guy on my right, like really close, so I'm going to do this. Go like this because I don't think he'd expect it. He didn't follow. Wow, that's my bad. I thought he'd follow me. That's a shame. I nearly got him. That was really good from him, though. I actually baited him into coming after me because I didn't want to get like a weird fight where his gun would be better. I wanted to be up close where my Glock could do work. And the way I baited him in was by shooting that other sniper just once and then going back. That's one thing about CQB. I always talk about it. It's all about dividing your attention. So right there were 2 threats, but I could technically divide them and do them one at a time. So I chose another one to make him think, ooh, he's fighting that guy, and then quickly switch back. But that was the plan all along. And granted, he still won though, because first of all, he's good. Phallic Metaphor has been playing a fair bit, and that guy generally kills an alright amount of people. So yeah, he's not too bad. He was using the foul as well, which I knew because when he shot earlier. But either way, that was good from him. That was really, really good. Okay, let's have a look here. Back to the same position.
Fuck you, Wong.
Damn, that guy's really mad. I said that in game chat by accident, so I feel rude. I don't like calling people out. I'm gonna do this. I wouldn't expect this. I'm expecting him to take the close corner. He didn't take it. That's interesting. There you go. I expected him to run along like this and try to kill me. But honestly, I could have predicted that he wouldn't do that because I tagged him up, so he probably shouldn't rush if he was tagged up. That guy got me back, which is fair play. That was good from him. You know, definitely mad respect that if you're mad, it's actually kind of cool if you manage to get the kill on the guy, but I'm going to go back and kill him because I'm petty. And I think that talking smack is a pretty cringe thing to do, so I want to make this guy feel bad. Not like bad as in make him feel like bad, but just bad as in like show him that people who aren't toxic win. You know what I mean? Which isn't always the truth, sadly. There's one. Where are those sniper bros? Another one. Is that him? Yeah, that was him. There you go. So there he is again. Don't call out that guy as well. Like if any of you guys see him in game, don't say anything or anything like that. Because look, honestly, I get it. We all get mad sometimes, but you gotta find a way to keep it to yourself. You know, not like scream. You know what I mean? Like other people. Because what if you feel bad for a reason that's valid? You know what I mean? Like here's the thing. I made that guy feel bad by killing him, right? Him feeling bad is valid, and that's totally fine. And me doing the thing that made him feel bad, i.e. killing him, is also valid. So it's one of those situations where it's just like, in a competitive environment, negative emotion just will arise, but it can still be valid and totally fine. And we don't have to try and reduce it. It can just be like, normal. I'm gonna do this. Wait for him to get close in C4. Oh, that was a good play from him. I killed him though, because he had more targets to shoot at, whereas I only had one, so I could shoot him 3 times. Whereas he had to shoot my teammates first. That's weird. I don't know why I can't grab this right now. That's very odd. Exo Armor saved that guy.
Lockie, he's behind.
Sorry, Lockie.
Oh, what the fuck?
GG, boys. Alright, 9-4 and 18. That's pretty good for a DMR. I can't see the chat. Let me turn it on and have a look. But, yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Highly recommend giving the DMRs a go. Now it's super chill to use it. You don't have to force close range nearly as much as you used to be able to, or used to have to. But yeah, that was a really, really fun game. That guy's asking for a small map. I'm actually going to vote for a small map when it appears, just because we have played a few large maps in a row. So, let's have a look. I'll vote Isle. Look, Isle is a close range map, but he might not consider it one, so I'll vote Tensor instead. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. I really, really like this gun, and I cannot believe that I just had a match where I didn't record the whole thing just before this. It was a match that was just about as good, so that's cool. But yeah, this gun, the Mark 20, definitely feels really good now. It feels super duper duper versatile, which is really good.